What's cracking? How's everybody doing on this Sunday night? What time? Oh, about 10 minutes to 6. We just got done with supper. Put a nice London broil on the grill. Smelled pretty good. Yeah, lots going on here today. A lot going on. I went to the hobby shop. Um, that was an adventure. I bought, let's see, I bought 3 things of Tamiya tape, the 610 and the 18. I bought 5 bottles of paint, the 10 mils. I got 1 bottle of Tamiya X25, 23 mil. Got a new one of these. Bought 2 kits. I love this truck. Bought 2 kits. And that came to a grand total of $98.60. If you pay in cash, you get 20% off. So that was almost $20, which brought it down to $78.88. $4.93 in good old Massachusetts state tax brought us to a grand total of $83.81. I did not think that that was bad. However, I got screwed. I had to buy lacquer. Well, I wanted lacquer paint for the car, for the GT. I needed a blue one. I needed a red. So I talked to Tom O'Rambler. He suggested I use this. All right. He suggested I use these. So I went down there. She had them. I picked them up. She only had the little ones. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't need a lot. I'm not going to use these on anything else probably ever again. So I got home and I cracked them open. I opened up the blue first. I'm going to spin you around. Hang on. Not happy. Not for $4. So, hang on. Yeah, so I got home and I opened them up. That is just about half full. All right? So that was bad enough. But this one here is less than half full. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, I should call her. And I'm like, yeah, it's not her fault, you know, but I'm like, then Mrs. Mack's like, well, she's like, you know, you paid $4 a piece for those and you got half. So she's like, well, maybe there's something wrong, you know, so just call her anyway. So I did, I called back. All right, hang on. Yeah, so I got on the phone and I called Katie. And I said, I don't know what happened, I says, but when I get home, I says, you know those lacquer paints, those 2 little bottles of the red and the red and blue lacquer paints I bought? She's like, yeah. I says, well, I go, the bottles are like half full. I go, the blue bottle is just about half full. I go, but the red one there's no way it's anywhere near half full. And she's like, oh, we'll bring them back. And I'm like, you know, it's an hour round trip. It's a half hour down there and it's a half hour back. For 2 of these, I'm not going to use even what's in this bottle, but it was just the idea of check the rest of your stock to make sure that, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. And then she goes, you know, sometimes, Charlie, people will open these bottles to look at the color and not put the tops back on correctly, and then it will evaporate. Because I believe this is an alcohol-based. I'm not sure. I know it's lacquer, but it will evaporate real quick if these caps aren't on right. So I said, well, whatever. I go, but there was something wrong somewhere. So I go, just go check the rest of your stock. She's like, next time you come in, she goes, I'll take care of you. Don't worry. I go, I'm not worried about it. You know what I mean? I just don't want you to go over and start opening these and find out that they're all like that. You know what I mean? Was it something from the factory? Whatever. So we got that all figured out. I bought the last two foos kits in the whole shop. Last two foos kits in the whole shop. I'd love to find the Mercury. I'd really like to find that Mercury. If anybody has an extra one, and you want to talk, I'll leave my email in the description. I would really like to find that one, a Mercury kit, and I know there's probably somebody sitting there with 12 of them. So, Jeff, Jeff, I think I swallowed something there. And then what else? Oh. Huh. A couple of years ago, I was down in a hobby shop, and some of you guys know, some of you don't, but I was a big shipbuilder, and Katie knows that. And I was down there one day, and she goes, "Hey," she goes, "I got a 1/350 scale Arizona kit." She's going $35, and it's yours. I'm like, $35. I go, what's it missing? She's going, it ain't missing nothing. Everything's all still bagged up, Charlie. And I'm like, well, what's the matter with it then if you only want $35 for it? She's going, open it up and look at it. So I opened it up. All right. They had put somebody, I don't know who, they had put these two pieces together, okay? Do you see all this stuff here? She thought it was putty. It wasn't putty, it was Bondo. You should have seen me trying to get this thing apart, because in between having them go down and to get paint, I had nothing to do, so I pulled this out. I'm like, pull it out, see what you got to do to clean it up. It took me 2 days to clean this up good enough. I got this below part done, all sanded down finally. I primed it just to see if I had any bad spots, and it's all nice and smooth, so we're going to keep that like that. This part here, the upper deck, I had to put a piece in. When I went to try to take it apart, this piece snapped out of it. But yeah, the whole thing, it looks like they just took their finger and smeared Bondo all the way around. And it wasn't put on like a little bit, it was caked on there. I had to take like a chisel blade and go around and scrape it all down. Then I had to sand the shit out of it. It took me, I don't know how, a couple of hours anyway to get it all off. But yeah, unbelievable. Because when I was down in the hobby shop today, I said, Katie, you remember that 1/350 scale Arizona you sold to me for $35? She's like, yeah. I go, what? I cleaned it up. I go, that wasn't putty. She's going, it wasn't putty. She goes, what was it? I go, it was Bondo. Bondo? I go, yeah. I go, so, whatever. But, yeah. So there we go. There's an update. Thought I'd do a little update. Tomorrow I'm going to start painting this friggin' car. I'm going to do the red first because all that, this whole piece This whole piece is red. This whole thing is painted red. And then these white pieces get painted red, except for these pieces here. Those are going to be black. I'm just going to tape them off and then I'll paint them black. So, but yeah, there it is. I just want to, because I still got miles of decals to go. The only good thing I like about this, the glass came all blacked out. So that's a nice little thing. That's it. There it is. There it is. So we're expecting maybe some thunderstorms later tonight, but humidity's supposed to disappear for a couple of days. It was nice Thursday and Friday, and then yesterday, excuse me, like yesterday morning, you could feel the humidity start to come back up, and it's humid now, but once these storms go through, the humidity's supposed to take a dive, and at least till Tuesday, they said. So we'll take that. I'll take that. So I can get some painting done. You know, that's the tough part about trying to paint the humidity. This Tamiya stuff this Tamiya paint does not like humidity. I know all paints don't, but that stuff there, you pull it off, open the cap, and it just gets tacky after 2 seconds. So, is what it is. All right, boys. Harry's Hobbies and Collectibles. If you're ever in Norton, Massachusetts, go down and see Katie. Good place, man. Good place. Good place. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Well, Jeff, last night my neighbor was over. We were having supper. The eagle back and forth 2 or 3 times. It was awesome. Really awesome. All right. Guys, have a nice week, huh? We will talk soon. Oh, Mrs. Mac's 60th birthday is Wednesday. Oh, yeah. We're going out, so. All right, guys. Thanks for, this is a long one. Jeff's not going to be happy. But, fuck him. Peace out.